Ladies and gentlemen, a big welcome here to Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation, the host nation for the 10-ball ranking snooker pool event. Joining me today in the commentary is going to be hopefully Costa later on, but tournament director right beside me and production manager Abdullah has put on a fantastic show this week. Now in the final, we've just seen a great break there from ABDULATIF, and I did an interview with ABDULATIF earlier, and we spoke about the final, how well he's achieved. He's making his mark in the rankings. He will move up into number 3 position, and Michelle is still at number 1. Ali O'Bailey is at number 2, but Bashar, I feel that is at number 4. But ABDULATIF has got through to another final, so he could take the 3rd spot. Now Mohammed, his opponent, will start in his first ever final of a ranking event. Now, we were talking about earlier on how well he's achieved to where he is. 2 semi-final places he's achieved in the rankings, and it's down to the hard work and the motivation and the dedication to be back in the final. It is race to 11 and a good start here. There is a trebled ball, there's 6 ball. He has to get this right. It does go into the middle, but he's got a beautiful angle to take it down to the corner, so he will take the 6 to the bottom right corner. And that's perfect. Now the reason why that's perfect, he's got options. He can hit it with power in the center of the cue ball, and it will bounce off the rail because of the angle to come off like that, but he didn't do it hard enough. He's just played it. Now this shot is very difficult because he's digging down into the 7 ball, so the cue ball is going to be dug into, so he has to stay immaculate with his cue action. If he moves, he will miss it. And that's perfect. And that's what Mohammed can do. I have played him in many finals, in 8 ball, 9 ball and 10 ball, so I know what he's capable of doing. And he'll just hold this 8 to the corner, freeze on the 9, and that only just went in because he rushed it. He has to stop a little bit and think, and that's perfect. Now this first frame will send a message to ABDULATIF. I'm here to win the match and win the tournament. My first one ever for a ranking event. So we're just getting everything set up now. The scoreboard, we'll read. There we go, it's all up. Over the last few days, around about 30 players took part in the ranking event. And congratulations to the referee as well. And the head referee is here as well. And there is a presentation at the end, so stay with us. And congratulations to the management, Abdullah, who's put in all the film editing, all the pictures over the last few days. Mohammed, for me, is playing the best pool I've ever seen him play. I played him in the Qatar Billiard Federation Open, and there goes the 9. He needs it to drop. Nicely done. And you have to play perfect against him, or you can't beat him. And he did beat Michelle, so he must be queuing well to be in the final. Ladies and gentlemen, gives me a great honour to introduce to you Bashar. And he's going to come into the commentary booth with me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honour to introduce to you the golden one, Bashar.
Hello, hi Pepsi, hi, how are you first? What's going on here? It's final, it's the fourth ranking event in Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation, and the guy is first time reaching the final in the ranking tournament is Mohammed ZAHED, and ABDULATIF, he already third ranking, he play final and he lost to Michel, and now it's the again ABDULATIF come in the final, and the opponent is the first time in his whole career I see him first time in the final in the Qatar ranking event. So what's going on, Pepsi?
Well, I'll tell you what's going on right now, Bashar. I'm disappointed you're not in the final. You lost to a diff, but there's great news going on. Ladies and gentlemen, World Cup of Pool, Team Qatar, representing with Ali O'Bailey.
Yeah, it's a big event. It's coming. It's the World Cup of Pool, and for me, I think how many years I didn't join this tournament even now. I think
Maybe
four years,
because
3
of
or 4
COVID.
years. Yeah, because of COVID, and this time we thanks for the match room give chance to they announced the Qatar. Not yet. I didn't see still, but it's very good to join in World Cup of Pool. You know, the second biggest tournament in the circuit. You know, and me and Ali going to join this event, and still draw not come out, but it's amazing event, and soon we will prepare for this event.
Definitely. And we talk about compare matches coming up, and you have a training session with Michael Giorgio and myself, and we'll be up against Ali O'Bailey and Bashar in the future to get you guys ready. But one thing about it, Bashar, it's surprising to see Mohammed here, but having said that, he's worked very hard, he's dedicated into the game, and the key here is worked hard, and there's the results.
Yeah, it's big this time for Muhammad, to play the ranking final, and he from the years he's playing pool and training and joined so many events, and very good to see him in the final in the ranking. So who take the first rack, Pepsi? I don't know who is the first rack.
Mohammed took the first rack,
Yeah.
Bashar.
Okay, so Latif really on fire, and he beat me, beat Ali in the hill, and really he playing very good, and he's focused good. Yeah, and good luck to him to win this event, this ranking, because it's the favorite is Abdulatif to win the ranking. Yeah, but who know, maybe Muhammad also he win his good matches. He beat Michel, very big good score, I mean 9-4, and he beat who he beat quarter, he beat Mohana.
He beat Mahana in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, he beat Mohana, and he was 6-2, and Mohana come to the 6-6.
Wow.
And after he 9-6 won, very good win, and it's the really good match, and both players is the at the moment playing good.
Let me tell you something right now, Bashar. This 6 ball is going to be a key ball. He hasn't come nicely on it, but there's interruption here. This is, we apologise. The gentleman passing him a bottle of water in the final stages, you couldn't see it, it was offline, so Adif waited for this to happen. So he's got his water. Adif has to play a good shot here. And that's a beautiful shot there by Adif. And he got the shot of the tournament was yesterday. I put a highlight on it where he made a combination into the 5, off the double kiss the 5, off the 6 and into the corner. He did call it, but this frame now, Bashar, he has to get this 8. He'll freeze on the 10, which is fantastic. So he's going to hit the cue ball above 6:30, but not in the centre of the cue ball. And he'll stop it. Perfect. Watch the cue ball. Perfect. Now you can only do that if you aim at 6:30 at the bottom of the ball and bring the cue up an inch, and you've got it. Okay. Well, thank you, Bashar.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Pepsi. Just this 1-1. That's a good match.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, that was very nice to hear. That was very nice to hear from Bashar, the golden one. He holds that title with 24 gold medals around the Middle East. And it's important to remember the favourites are not getting into the final. And that's all down to one part of the game. Work hard. And the favourites tend to have to work even harder. And a new coach is on the scene from Russia, Costa. And what a great player he is. As we watch now, Adif take frame number 3 on. It's very difficult to break because the 9 ball is on the spot. So the rack is moved up. As we watch now Roy take the triangle away from the Philippines. Congratulations for your final. He does also work in the media team. We have worked many hours together. Qatar Billiard Federation have put on a fantastic show over the last few days. And now they've got their own studio, they've got their own setup. They got a management team, they got a media team, they got an MC. They have gone fantastic to take this game to the next level. So congratulations to Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation with their media team. Well done. And it's nice to be a part of the team. And we got the head referee here as well. So everything is down to the setup, and they've put on a fantastic setup once again. And the table we're looking at will be a world stage table in the arena. That's a bad mistake there by Mohammed, because what happens is he has this tendency of a weakness, crashing into balls where he doesn't need to. And that bad luck will creep in, and he's going to look at that when he looks back. Did I need to crash into the 4 ball? Sorry, into the 5. So it's important here, he has to hit it and get safe. But he could, there is a possibility here. The cue ball could either go in beyond the 9 or the 3. If he hits it either side, he doesn't want to hit it in the middle, because that will just set up the 2 ball for the corner. So he has to hit this perfect. Yeah, he's aiming for half of the cube, the 2 ball. He doesn't want to hit the full ball. Has he done it? No, it's a shame. because he did trying to get half of it. It made that shot even harder, but the reward was better than leaving it in the open. As we watch Adif, cue ball in hand. Is there a difficult ball? Looking, can't really see a difficult ball. The 5's a give me. The 3 and the 4, don't see a problem there. The 7, no, I can't see a problem. So the 3 to the corner, hold for the 4, which he's done perfect. 5, he needs to hit this perfect though. Yeah, he's looking at the gap. He wants to go inside the 8 ball. So he should be okay. He's going to try and come up past the 8. There you go. And I did say that is a treble shot. But he's overdone it there to make sure he doesn't get behind the 8. And that's perfect, because the 7 is automatically going to take him to the 8 and hold in the middle. The secret with this shot is in alignment. What he's got to do is try and find a line. It's just not about potting the 7, it's about finding the line to take him to the 9. So he's using 10 to 11. Perfect. Wow, he didn't. I'm surprised he didn't do that. What he's done there, he's gone something like 10 past 2 on the cue ball and swung it around. I'm a bit surprised he's done that shot. But he's got a recovery straight off the cushion and come back for the 9, like so. And that's not hard enough, so he's making it difficult for himself. He can be much easier. So the 10 to the corner, you want to make these so easy, and I've seen him yesterday, he's missed these. Very nicely done. And it gives me great honour to introduce to you, he comes in, the coach from Russia, Costa. Costa, come on in. What a cracking tournament so far. What's going on, Costa?
What's going on in this tournament, you mean?
What's going on with the players you're coaching?
It's everything is fine. We practicing. Some of them working good. Some of them have a good shape. Some of them not. But you know, we never can see the picture when everybody are in the best shape. Well, for now we can say that Ali is, in my opinion, yeah, it's just my feelings. I can say only what I see and I feel. Ali is a bit tired. Bashar is playing different games now. He's preparing for the snooker, not pool. ABDULATIF is in a good shape. I like his mode. He's quiet and focused and smart. He has the right choice of the shot. I'm very happy for Abu Talal because he reached the final first time. Really happy for him because he's the guy actually who coming here all the time. I see him here. Maybe he's not practicing a lot of exercises, but he's shooting a lot of balls, and it's very, very important for the level, for the shape, yeah, for the mod and stuff. So actually he deserved to be in the final. So we'll see what's gonna happen here, but of course I think that ABDULATIF is kind of favored here because he's just more experienced.
Do you feel, Costa, what you've achieved with the players over the last few months? Now, you've been here, what, 5-6 months already? And you've put in a massive impact. You've settled in and you've got great friends here and you've adapted very well with the players. Do you feel there's so much potential for these players? And of course, we got Bashar and Ali representing Qatar in the World Cup of Pool. What do you feel about these potential of these players in Qatar?
Well, in my opinion, there is always a potential. It doesn't matter which level they have now, what age they have. Of course, it's good to practice with the young boys, and they have so much energy. They want to win so much, but we have a team of like middle age. I cannot say that they old. Also, I cannot say that they young. They are like just normal age, so they have potential anyway. They just need to do something new to learn, and that's what I'm actually want to do with this team, is to take them out from this bubble of their comfort, and try to show new ways of shooting, the choosing of shots, the way of practicing. I give them 100 different exercises. So I believe in this team, and for me, it's all I need is just I need them to come for practice. That's what I need.
Do you feel, Costa, this year, with one of the biggest tournaments in the world coming, the world stage is coming to Qatar, and with that in mind, there will be seeded players, there'll be qualifyings, and there's just a massive tournament. The world stage is coming to Qatar. Do I feel, for the first time, the players are ready?
You mean the Qatar Open?
Yeah, massive tournament.
Yeah, it's a huge tournament, but we just don't know the dates. It's always moving forward. Yeah, so now it's gonna be somewhere in October or November. I hope it's gonna happen. It should be in August. You thought that it's in August, yeah?
They changed the date again.
Maybe, yeah. So
oh no.
we don't know the dates exactly, and this is the only problem with this tournament. But I hope, even if it's moved forward, it means that they just have more time to make it really great, beautiful, and unforgettable.
Well, I tell you what, it will be that, because you have the top players in the world coming. I can confirm, Costa. I wasn't aware that the dates are going again, so we'll just have to wait on that one. But let's look at the future of Qatar, and what can I say about the media team? We got Abdullah, who is a professional now. He's just been classified as the management for the media. We've got a fantastic media setup. We got cameras for the live shows. We got a studio. We got a team. What does that mean for you, Costa? And of course, you've been commentating with me many a times, and I'm really honoured with that. What does it mean to you to see the publicity? Because we didn't have this years ago. When it happened years ago, it was just me.
Yeah.
And my iPad. And now we got a studio, so I'm really excited.
Well, I just want to say that I like it very much. This team, it's really big and quite professional team, because they have experience, and tournament after tournament they becoming better and better. I want to say that the picture what you show to the spectators, I mean the people who watching the pool on the TV, is really important. I mean, it's like half of the job. If you have a beautiful picture and you have pleasure to watch it, the tables, the cloth, it's new, the camera is on the right position, you know, the colors, the arena is beautiful. It's so important.
You just summed something up there, Costa. I want to just say to the crowd out there who's watching, how many 8 balls are on the table? If you really look at it, look at the 5 ball and the 8 balls in front, but the 10 ball is behind, and it's like, wow, which one's the 8? And now we get caught on that a few times.
I have this problem all the time when I'm watching.
Yeah.
It's like 50-50 for me always. Which ball they're gonna play next. I'm actually don't like this
The 10 ball.
this dark balls.
Yeah.
I mean this dark ball with stripes. From far away, they look absolutely the same.
Yeah.
And actually, I want to say as a professional, it's not comfortable to aim the dark balls,
No.
especially if it's stay near the rail. So if you play like 8 ball, for example, the guy who plays solid balls feeling like more comfortable than the guy who plays stripes, because stripes is not comfortable to shoot. I mean this black and some color, and for spectators, yeah, it's really not good, because you don't know where is the 8 and where is the 10.
And another one I've just noticed, Costa. Look at the 9 ball.
9 ball?
Yeah, because it's half black and half yellow.
Yeah, but still yellow is quite light color, so we can see that.
But if it's close up on the rail, imagine that. So you don't see the yellow, and you only see the bit of the black, and that's a big miss by Mohammed.
Yeah.
But it's interesting.
Yeah, there wasn't like a big miss. It was less than 50% shot for me. So he should probably play 2 ways, you know, a little bit faster. And if he missed the one, he could make snooker behind his 3 balls.
But he's left the cut on, Costa, to the corner. Mohammed will take this on. It's a risky shot, but he has to take. I feel he's got to take this on, because this tournament is slipping away from him. Yes, it's 3-1, but he has to take this on. But he's gone safe. But I'm shocked there, because he usually takes that on.
Too slow.
Yeah, and he's taking on a double now, and he'll take the cue ball to safety as well.
Yeah, we can see the big zone made by these 3 dark balls staying in the wreck zone, and we can see snookers behind them. Okay, ABDULATIF feeling quite comfortable to attack, but to be honest, it was a great position to play good safety. Now we can see one more safety for Abu Talal. Okay, now he reached the right speed, and ABDULATIF gonna call the one in the left corner now. Yeah, he called the shot.
This is a tough shot, Costa. This is not easy, because even if he makes it, he has to somehow find that 2 ball. Not easy by any means.
Yeah, it's not just not easy, but it's really difficult. It's really difficult to hit the one. not to make it. To make it is almost impossible. So we see that he missed the one. He played a little bit strange.
Where's the white? Where's the white? Where's the white?
Oh, this is a huge mistake. It's a huge mistake, and if Abdulatif finish this rack, where the problem is only 5 and 7, if he gonna finish this rack, score become 4-1, and then it's already a big difference. He is becoming a big favorite of this match. Because actually it doesn't matter in which part of the match you're winning the racks, you know?
Yeah, I'm with you.
I mean, if you're winning like 3-0, it's already giving you like 80 to 20 chances to win the match, you know? So it doesn't matter. I mean, you can win 3 matches in the 3 racks in the end, or 3 racks in the beginning. It's giving you almost the same chances to win all the match. And some of the players, they are quite sloppy in the beginning. They're thinking that they will have more chances, enough chances, you know. But in the professional level, it's not working like this. If you missed in the beginning, like 2 times, maybe you will not have chance anymore to change anything in the match. So it doesn't matter what score, you must be absolutely focused to take all the chances that you have on the table. If you have ball in hand, or if you have an open position, you must do the best to finish the rack.
And Costa, that's why you're one of the top coaches in the world, and you're a professional player as well as a professional coach, taking this Qatar Billiard Federation to another level. As we saw there, the in-off by Mohammed, he will be disappointed to see the frame slip away. But when Mohammed will look back at this, he will ask himself, did I really need to play safe on that 1 ball? Did I really need to hit the cue ball so hard to go in off?
But
I was going to say he was going to miss that, but I didn't want to jinx it. I thought he was going to miss that.
yeah, I saw in the beginning that this is only problem, and we can see that it's really a problem. We actually see many misses here.
Yeah.
And players are not happy with tables, but to be honest, if we put 2 balls in the pocket, we see that the tables are really tight. The pockets are tight.
Yeah, they are tight.
So like when they put up the new cloth a month ago, it was quite okay, but now it started to stuck, you know.
And Costa, I didn't want to jinx anything on the 7 ball, but the reason why I was going to say before I passed you the microphone, I could sense a miss, and the reason why is because Adif ran into that, and he's got this weakness of running into shots where he's fluent when he takes his time. When it's there and it's easy, the easy ones are the hardest ones. This 10 to the corner will be so much of a confidence boost to be trailing by 1 frame instead of 3.
Yeah. I agree with you. Look at this shot.
Where's the white?
Look at this shot.
Where's the white?
Unbelievable. It was so close.
Costa, it's all happening here, and the head referee is here, and the captain is here as well. There will be a presentation after the tournament, and tournament director Amir Rota. And congratulations to Abdullah, who is the managing of the media team, and what a cracking performance he's put on. He's doing it all himself again. We're just stand-ins to do the commentary, and we just do our part, but he has put in hundreds of hours for this tournament, all the way from the start to the finish. So well done to Abdullah.
Yeah, thank you, Abdullah, for your great job.
And he's one of the nicest bosses I've ever had. He really is. He is tremendous. So congratulations. Well, can I just say something?
That wasn't straight, and we see that there are no balls on the break. Actually, we see so many dry breaks here.
And the reason for that, ladies and gentlemen, is because the 9 ball is on the spot. It's moved up. Costa, is there any chance you can tell me and the fans? Oh, sorry.
9 ball is not on the spot.
9 ball
it's
sorry.
a 10 ball.
It's the 10 ball. 10 ball's on the spot.
No,
No.
1 ball on the spot.
1 ball's on the spot. I apologise.
Yeah.
Costa, is there any chance you can give us the secret from your professional opinion on how to break in 10 ball with the 1 ball on the spot? Over to you.
Well, I'm not gonna explain all the details.
But just a quick,
But
a couple seconds summary.
Yeah, I can tell you that the main thing here, if you want to have a perfect break, because we're aiming for the balls from the second row to go to the middle, and if you want to have a big percentage of these balls, you need to shoot straight, as straight as it possible. And also not too flat, but cue ball must jump a little bit away from the rack.
Wow.
Yeah, so
Thank you for that. That's a bit of a secret, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, it's a big thing, because it the height of the cue ball when it hits the rack, it affects the direction of this second row.
So you're aiming
Yeah.
at the cue ball, right, Costa? That's just a little rewind. We got the break. Where, number one question, where do you position the white? Number two, what time on the cue ball do you hit? Dead center, 12 o'clock, 6:30? What?
Well, you should go exactly to the center, and maybe a little bit up, because the cue ball, like little follow, like stand follow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Because the rack is heavy, right? And the
Yes.
cue ball is jumping back, so you need to stop it in the middle of a table. So that's why you need like a compensation follow. It's not a follow, but it should be. Oh, look at this shot. It was pretty close to the one, but the show was incredibly difficult.
So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was the information about the break, and I feel, Costa, that's going to be helpful for myself as well as the worldwide fans. So the break on the 10 ball from a professional point of view. Do you practice the break, or do you just hope that on the day it's all different?
When I go to the tournament, I'm only practice the break.
Wow.
To be honest, the break, you need to understand the one thing, that the break is the most important shot in the game, because by percentage, for example, you can run 3 or 4 or 2 racks out of 5 breaks, right? And if you have 70 of open positions, 70% open positions, and if you have like 20% of open positions,
Yes. Yeah.
after your break, this is the big difference, because this racks, you're not giving your opponent even to come to the table, you know.
Exactly.
So if you're taking like 20% of your breaks, or if you're taking like 40-50% of your breaks, it's a huge difference. It means that you're gonna win the match anyway, because the running of balls, I mean, the top players, they're running balls almost the same way, in almost the same percentage. So everything depends on the break these days. The guy who has a better system of breaking, who knows how to use the system of the break, that guy is the winner of big tournaments.
And as we see now, Costa, is he going to hide the 10 ball, or is he going to take the 10 into the corner? What do you feel? I haven't seen it because the ref's in the way. He's gone for the safety.
Yeah. You see, ABDULATIF is the smart guy. I mean, he's not jumping for some crazy shots as other players do sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
For example, if we take Ali, he's aggressive player, and he would definitely play the 10 ball in this position and then try to continue just because he likes to attack. Or if we take the Michal, probably he also will try to attack because they want to be attacking guy. But this guy, he knows how to count percentages of possibilities. It's very important. And here you see, he win the position, and now he has ball in hand, and he take this rack easily.
And that's the difference, Costa, because the standard. The question I have for you, even though I work hard and I practice hard, keeping fit, the standard of the game, it's always going to go back to the game. It's always going to be designed to go back to the game, how well the break is going, how well your opponent's going to get luck. But in 10 ball, all that seems to disappear because you have to nominate the pocket, you have to know where you're going. And out of all the games I've played, I still feel 10 ball is the best game.
Yeah, that's for sure. You need to finish. You need to finish all the balls. You cannot finish it somewhere in the middle by luck. And for that, you need to be. You need to have enough experience to know the game, to know how to, because it's quite complicated when you have 10 balls on the table. It's really difficult runs sometimes.
And you can't make the wing ball either.
Yeah, you cannot. That's what I said in the beginning. You aiming for the second row most of the time, but it's not happened every time. So the break is difficult. The run is difficult. Everything is difficult. So you need to be. It's the most professional game anyway in pool.
Well, when we look at that, all of a sudden, Costa, Adif has just managed to creep past the 9, but on the monitor, I think he's okay.
Yeah,
but
he's going, definitely.
But what I mean, Costa, it is down to Adif's trying to float the cue ball, and it didn't go according to plan there. So he's okay. He's got a good recovery. Frees the cue ball for the 9 to the 10, but he's got that delicate touch, which is experience.
Yeah, well, it was dangerous shot. I agree with you. From on the 7 ball, he should go a little bit more. It was just dangerous. He could snooker himself, but. It's okay. It looks perfect.
And Costa Adif will take the lead again to 4-2, ladies and gentlemen. Join us very shortly for frame number 7. And thank you very much, Costa, joining me in the commentary booth today. It's once again, I do enjoy doing commentary with you, Michael Russell and Michael Giorgio, and I thoroughly enjoy having a guest. It is difficult on your own, it's not easy, and I thoroughly enjoy your knowledge as well as their knowledge, and to help me better as a commentator for these stages. I've done many world championships over the years. One of my favourites has to be billiards, but 10 ball is second as the Adif takes the break. Let's watch Costa break. Let's Costa talk us through the break. Here we go.
Okay, look what he's doing. He put the cue ball in the middle of the table. I mean, not far from the spot, And the main thing is to keep this straight line, so to hit the one full ball. You see that the 7 ball, it was the ball from the second row, what we usually aiming for. So that was quite good, but he hit it with a little cut from the left side, but still work. Also, sometimes in 10 ball we see the picture like if you hit the rack too bad, you know, you cut it so much, like a half of a ball. Sometimes you have 3 balls on the break.
What a great shot there.
Yeah, that's a great shot, but 2 ball is not going. He can play off the rail. If we see Filipinos here, they will definitely play from the rail, you know.
But he's gone for the plan. He's gone for the plan, and I don't see a difficult. I don't see a difficult ball, Costa. This could be the frame to take the lead, to go 5-2 up before the interval. This is massive, Costa.
Yeah, that was the shot of the match for now. It was the most beautiful solution. But what I said, it was a straight 2 ball, you know, looking to the rail, and then off the rail he could also hit the 2 ball. That's funny shot. The players not use it too much.
There is a trouble ball though, Costa. It's the 8 ball. Where do we see? Now I feel that he's going to take the 6 and crash into the 9 and take the 8 ball to the corner, or make a combination 8 onto the 10. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, if he put the cue ball on the long rail, yeah, with the right angle, it's very good solution to kick the 9 and open this position. Also, he can just roll the ball, roll the cue ball to the short rail. You see, like now, he can roll the ball and play 8 ball to that ABDULATIF's corner.
Well spotted there. As you can see now, this 6 ball has given him a slight angle. Now what I like about this game...
He's not happy.
He's not happy?
Yeah.
Well, I was looking at the monitor, it looks good.
Yeah, for me too, but he's not happy. He's saying something and his face is not... He's not happy.
He tends to do that. And the reason why he does that is because he's a perfectionist. You're right, he is taking the 8 to the corner. You were spot on. Or snooker in behind the 9.
I think he wanted to roll a bit more to play to the left up corner.
Wow.
But he just killed the white and played it a little bit slower. But even if it's not going, it's the easiest and really dead safety, you know, behind the 9 and behind the 10. Yeah.
Well, he's gone beyond the 10, but I think there's a gap there. I think on the monitor it says there's a gap, but I don't see it. No, there isn't, is there? It's a bit misleading there. Looks like it, but...
no reason to jump. The 10 ball is too close, so yeah. I think he would play like 2 rails. Left long corner, then short, left long rail. No, he's going for the jump.
He's going to jump over the 9 off the 2 rails, I feel.
Maybe. Maybe just straight.
Oh, he's gone for the pocket. This will be one of the top draw jump shots. He's nominated the 8 ball to the corner. He is so close to the 10. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mohammed, who's taken this 8 ball onto the corner. What a shot this will be if this goes in. He's changed his mind. It was too difficult. So yeah, he's gonna... I can't see him jumping this.
It's just too close. The distance is too close. I don't know. Yeah, he can jump. It's a half of the ball. Yeah. He hits the 8. It was the main idea.
And he will be so happy with the outcome of that shot, knowing that he's made the right shot. It's gone to safe, but he's only left a double. And now, this frame was a gimme for Adif to go 5-2 up. Imagine if Mohammed, he's nominated the middle. This, ladies and gentlemen, is all on this 8 ball.
He's playing to the bank shot or what?
Yeah, he's going to go for the bank. He's missed it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
That was the wrong solution. It was so difficult.
I'm flabbergasted.
Yeah, I mean,
How
you
did
could
that happen?
You could easily put on the short rail the 8 ball and go behind these 2 balls like this, 2 rails, you know?
Yeah.
Behind these 2 balls, cue ball. Well, if you can put the thing is that if you can put to your opponent 2 balls on short rails, you must always do that, because this is the most difficult position on the table. If you can put 2 balls on short rails, you know, it's always winning position.
But Costa, that is just cost him a big lead on that double on the 8. That's just cost him that frame. And I just can't believe that he's just a fraction out. But it went in the other pocket. And that's what 10 ball does, Costa. If you don't nominate that pocket, you cannot stay at the table. Let's have a look at let's have a look at his break. Mohammed's break. He's sort of screwed into it. And where's the white? Where's the white? Where's the white? Unbelievable. And look at the split. The 1 onto the 9. The 2's in the open. It's all over. And he will be so disappointed, Costa.
Well, let's look at the position. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7. Well, 5, 7 is the shot that he needs to do. The 2 ball is not obvious, but as soon as he has ball in hand, it's not difficult at all. Yeah, that was good choice along the zone. He needs to draw back a little bit to put the right angle on 3.
I feel the 4 ball, he has to get perfect here to take it into the middle. He can take it down to the corner to hold for the 5.
No, the side pocket is too difficult for the 4, too big angle. It's much better play like this, yeah. And it's a little bit too straight, so he can only stop the white ball or draw back straight line, and he have still comfortable angle on the 5. Then he will go around 2 rails for the 7, and from the 7 he will hit the 10 ball. Look, probably he will have the angle and then he will hit the 10 ball and play the long 8 ball, but 8 ball is near the pocket, so it's not a problem.
I feel, Costa, that this is a key ball now to get to the 7. He might take the 7 into the corner, the opposite corner, but he's gone for the middle.
Oh, okay.
He's gone for the middle.
He don't want to hit the 10.
But in theory, Costa, this is not easy. I've played this shot before on this table. This is missable.
You mean this one to the middle?
Yeah, it's not easy by any means. He's got to hit it with pace. Perfect. If you roll that, mysterious things happen. But this is a big frame. So the 9 to the 10, and all because Mohammed's cue ball control left him on the break. As we watch now the 10 to the corner, ladies and gentlemen, Adif will be so happy with this outcome. And I know all his family watch as well. Well done.
Yeah, it's good rack, good choices. I like this shot from 6 to 7. He could go around
Yes.
2 rails, but he didn't want to have this angle on the 7, so he played different.
And that's always the problem. We see it different. The professional coach sees it different. The player sees it different. The commentator sees it different.
Yeah, everybody has its own point of view, that's for sure.
And I think the worst point of view is from the monitor, because the monitor is so deceiving, because it's got the angle, but when we look, it hasn't got the angle.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we look at, oh, it has got the angle. So, you know, it's frame number 9, and watch Adif's break. So he's aiming at the 7 ball and the heart of the 6 ball here. He wants to go right in the middle of the pair.
The best break is when you're not touching the rail by the cue ball.
Oh, the dreaded in-off almost happened there. Is there a troubled ball? Ladies and gentlemen, it would be fair to say the 1 ball will be the key. But Costa, am I looking at a 3 ball plant onto the 10? Would you take that on?
It's really difficult. That's really there is only one choice for pocketing is the middle pocket, left one. But I'm not sure he's gonna go for that. So he's looking for a safety solution. And one of them is just follow it straight and make snooker behind the 9 and 8. You know.
That's a good choice there, Costa. Well spotted. I didn't see that one. I would have. Yeah, you spotted it, Costa. But it hasn't happened. And there's that combination available now. I don't know if he'll be able to make it. But Adif is very disappointed.
Yeah, it wasn't too difficult, but he just didn't. He didn't hit the right point. He missed the angle. He shot it too straight. Didn't hide the ball behind the 9. And now Mohammed has a difficult combination. It's too thin.
But he's nominated it to the corner.
Yeah, he tried.
But he hasn't done it.
No.
But I don't understand that. That will go down as the biggest mistake, surely, of the tournament. I saw some yesterday with Ali O'Bailey, a formality 7, and snookered himself in behind the 9. As we watch this now, a big human error as the 2 ball will go to the corner. He's nominated the 2 ball, and that could be...
If he makes the 2 ball, where he shoot the 1.
Perfect.
Okay, that's smart. That's smart.
But the 3 and the 5, Costa, is another key.
Yeah.
He's got to make this happen.
But with this angle on the 1, he can go to this long left rail.
Yes.
To go for the small zone to the corner, or if he plays too fast, he either can play for the side pocket.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, perfect shot.
What he did there with the Costa, what he did there with the cue ball, was 20 past 4 on the cue ball. So when that angle happens, the cue ball will go straight. But he doesn't cue that through the cue ball. Otherwise, you would have had a better angle. But that's why it hit the rail. But he's got a perfect opportunity now as we watch now the 4 to the corner. And the frames are slipping away. It will be 6-3 very shortly.
Yeah, it looks quite easy. the 4 balls of 5 stay near the pockets, and the 9 balls stay in the middle of the table. But still, you never know.
We've seen the mist.
Yeah.
We've seen an easier set than this mist.
Yeah. And this is the wrong angle already. It's just too straight. He wanted to have a bigger angle, definitely. Just too straight. He needs to use this uncomfortable shot, but it's okay.
With this shot, this is one of my favourite shots. Center of the cue ball. Not too hard. Just roll it through. Thank you very much. Beautiful shot.
Yes, that's just speed control. You're right.
Perfect. Look at that. No problem.
Oh, there is one.
Oh, he's underhit it. He has.
There is one problem.
He's got a bridge over the 10.
Yeah.
Wow, this is missable. He's got it.
I made it, yeah.
He's got it, and he's so relieved knowing that this is going to be for 6-3. And he only needs 5 more frames, knowing that his opponent is struggling.
Good shot. 6-3.
It's going well. Well, thank you very much to Costa there for joining me in the commentary booth. He's just going to take a short while break. Thank you very much to Costa. Well, over the last few days, we've seen some ups and downs. The stars falling down during the tournament. Ali O'Bailey in the semi-finals. The ranked number 1. Michelle losing. So it just goes to show everybody's working hard. And as we heard from the top coach here at Qatar Billiard Snooker Federation, the players who put the effort in are getting the results. And watch the break here. It's in. Oh, he almost went in off again. But the 1 ball will be the key. But he's okay. You take the 1 down to the corner and make a combination from the 2 onto the 7. A bit of work to do though. He's 6-3 down. If he wins this frame, psychologically, he's back in it. He's nominated the corner pocket, but he's sort of sigh of relief. And that is pressure. And that's perfect. We talked about the 2 ball combination onto the 7. So now it's getting to the 3 ball from the 2 after the combination. And this, ladies and gentlemen, for 6-4 will be a good win frame. Can't afford to be down too long. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. What has happened there? It's almost the goalkeeper has just jumped out of the pocket and saved the 7 ball from going in. And that will be a massive blow. And psychologically, that will be the biggest blow so far in the match. A human error has happened as we watch the 2 go in. Not too sure where he's going to take the 3. It's going to have to be a combination onto the 8. But he's left it awkward. And he won't be happy with that because I don't think the 3 ball goes past the 5. And if that's the case, only 1 pocket's available. And that's the middle. Because he doesn't want to cut in the 3 to the left corner because of the in-off past the 8. So he has to take this on. Oh, he's looking at it though. He has to be careful. Oh, he's going to go forward with the cue ball. Sometimes you need to dig down into the 3 ball. And that's a complete mishit, ladies and gentlemen. That is more or less a miscue. If that was cricket, it would have been a wide. But all of a sudden, Mohammed has got this chance to get this frame. He will be so relieved knowing that he lost this frame with a combination onto the 7. And then all of a sudden has been given a golden opportunity to come back. It gives me great honour to introduce you, Costa, again. Welcome back, Costa. Costa, you weren't here just now, but Mohammed broke. He missed the combination. And all of a sudden he's been given a lifeline. But now, Costa, the 10 ball is more difficult.
That's a great shot.
Best shot so far in the match. Well, it's break time now, ladies and gentlemen. Join us very shortly after the break. Thank you very much. From Costa will be with me in the next game. Thank you.
Nice. It's cold. Go for the tee.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. What a cracker of a match we got for you, as we've seen a diff there starting to cue much better. There are stages, Mike Costa, in the match, turning points, but I haven't seen a diff play his best yet, as we watch another miss there.
That was the long shot. We know that the long shots, especially if it's a kill shot, with a lot of spin, it's the most difficult shots in the game. Not working.
Well, 6-4 Costa. It's a big ask now for both players. We're at the halfway stage. The consistency is playing a major part. Bit of a cut here, Costa, the free into the corner.
Well, I don't see many difficulties here. 5 is easy. 6 in the pocket. 7 quite straight after the 6, draw back for the 8, and the 8 to the 9 can be the problem. This is the only shot that can be the problem of position, and the 9 shot can be the difficult. Let's see.
You're right, Costa, but for me, that's the wrong shot he's played there. Try to sneak past the 8. This is more difficult than what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. And well, he gets quite comfortable angle for the 2 rails. So follow left, 2 rails along the zone to the 9.
That's perfect, Costa.
Yeah. Draw back with the right spin. 1 rail. It's a little bit too hard. It's not difficult, but he needs to take extension.
But Costa, this frame, 6-5.
Yeah. It's a small comeback. But let's wait for this shot. Oh, look at that. That's what I thought, it's not comfortable. It wasn't difficult, but he played it too fast. Like no preparation. He actually missed it quite hard. I mean, ooh, that wasn't clear. He touched the rail, but 10 ball went in, and we have suddenly we have 7-4 instead of 6-5, and it's already very close to a victory of ABDULATIF. ABDULATIF needed this wreck for sure.
But Costa, I've often said it, the easy ones are the hardest ones, and the hardest ones are the easiest ones. And that was a formality 10 ball, but he overran the cue ball just a fraction. And he'll look back at this and ask himself, why did I miss the 10? And it will be down because of speed control of the 10 ball. You are right, but can he come back? He has to win this frame for a comeback, I'm afraid. If he loses this frame, his opponent will only need 3 frames, and that to me is going to be so difficult. But he has to win this frame. Can Mohammed come back? We'll have to stay tuned. And that could be the best break of the match so far, but the one ball is sneaked away as the two ball stops. And the free ball, does the two ball pass? Does Costa, does the free ball pass? The two ball?
I cannot see from here, but I think no. I think not, or just a half pocket, not the full pocket. It's the most difficult shot of the rack here. One from one to the two ball. He can play. I mean, there are many solutions always. He can play a lot of inside English and play two rails and come to the short rail to play two there. Yeah, like this, exactly. Maybe too fast? No, it's perfect. Absolutely good.
And this is what we talked about, Costa, in many tournaments. When you're doing a comeback, it's so difficult. But this two ball is the start of the comeback, because look at the formality of the 9 to the 10, that's not a problem. The 3 to the 4 is a gimme. Surely this 6 to the 7 is too easy. But we've seen it time and time again. Mistakes have been made. Human errors have crept in. But I said it from the beginning. Mohammed has to somehow win this game. No ifs, no buts. And he's done it. Surely just a few balls away. 7-5 is better than 8-4, Costa.
Yeah, this rack finished quite fluently. Very relaxing. But still he missed the last ball of the previous rack. And that's how pool working, you know. You can run fluently, but if you miss the last one, it doesn't work.
And we've just seen it.
Yeah.
We've just seen it. Costa, you have just called it. This 10 ball, this massive, and there was disappointment. Oh no!
Experience of the previous rack, so this time I'm sure he's gonna focus like triple time. So
Yeah, but Costa, he shouldn't be here.
he's gonna make it anyway.
He shouldn't be here.
No,
He shouldn't.
He's gonna make it. He's gonna miss it. No
Oh,
way.
it knocked on the door.
Yeah, it was close, but well, he tried better than the rack before,
Yeah.
and we have 7-5.
But the call of prayer is here, ladies and gentlemen. Join us shortly after prayer. It's prayer time. Join us very shortly. We're just having a small break. Amir, can we have the big table? We got 5 million tables there. Thank you, Amir, because the monitor doesn't. That's perfect. That's spot on. Good game so far, Amir. To be fair, 7-5 is a fair justification.